I'm Deb, and welcome to my YouTube channel, Yoga Bites with Deb. Today we have a second class that kind of deals with that sciatica pain you might be suffering from. Some postures that might help you. As with all classes, you need to be cautious, but especially if you are suffering with some pain. Be extra cautious. We will be doing a forward fold, a standing forward fold, which is not recommended for those with sciatica. So I really encourage you to bend your knees deeply, go really slowly and mindfully. But hopefully some of these postures might help you a little bit. So join me at the top of the mat. I highly recommend having a couple of blocks with you today. Come into Tadasana, mountain pose, at the top of your mat with your feet about hip distance apart. Rooting down, remembering to be really cautious as we move through each posture, making sure it feels safe for your body. We're going to inhale, our arms come up. Exhale, we're going to bend our knees. Make sure you bend your knees as we slowly dive forward. Bringing our hands to our shins, you could keep the knees bent, come halfway up. Lowering the head back down. We're going to take our right leg, step it back, and we're going to come into a low lunge. Uncurl the toes, and this is where blocks are really helpful. So I'm going to bring my blocks up nice and high. I'm going to press my back foot into the mat and lengthen my spine. And then we're going to get a little hamstring stretch. Just slowly straighten the front leg and flex the toes up. So we're going to inhale and come forward. Exhale to come back. Inhale forward. Exhale back. One more time, we're going to come forward. And then we're going to come back. Hold here. So right hip draws forward, left hip draws back. See how you feel here. Just tuck your chin in or come a little bit closer to your thigh. Make sure that feels safe. So it's good to stretch out those hamstrings. Now, if you like, you could turn your toe to the baby toe side. So move slow, see how that feels to you. So stretching through the outer thigh, that IT band. And if you want to add a twist, you could place your right hand on your block or on the mat, belly is in, and we start to turn our torso to the left and extend that left arm up, and I'm just going to bring it into my low back. So work towards turning the ribs, the chest, and breathe. And then slowly untwist, bend into the front knee. Curl the toes under, lift the knee up, step forward. Feel free to keep those knees bent. Forward fold, maybe bring your hands onto the shins, halfway lift. With bent knees is fine. Lower down, let's go to the other side. Left leg steps back, bend the knee. Lower, uncurl the toes. Lengthen, press into your blocks and lengthen. Press the back foot down. And then from here, we inhale. As we exhale, we straighten the front leg, flex those toes up. Inhale to come forward. Exhale to come back. Okay, pause here. This time, right hip back, left hip forward. Tuck your chin in, or with the belly in, maybe get a little closer to your thigh. See how that feels. Maybe rotate the baby toe side to the mat. Maybe take that twist, left hand into the block, belly is in, start to lift. The right arm, turn your torso, bring that hand to the low back. So your hips are level. We're trying to turn our chest and our ribs to the right side. Continue to breathe. Make sure you can breathe. And then we slowly untwist. Bend into the knee. Curl the back toe under. Belly's in. We're going to step forward. Bend those knees. Roll the spine all the way up. Inhaling the arms up. palms to the heart. Inhale back up. Belly is in. Bend those knees. Dive forward. Hands on the shins. Let's lengthen. Bow those hands down. Let's take our left foot, step it back. Bend into the right knee, and let's bring ourselves up. Warrior two. Gazing over our front fingertips. Breathing. Exalted warrior. Turn that front palm up. Leaning back. Straighten the front leg. Bring those arms to shoulder level. Triangle. Push the back hip to the back wall. Lengthen, 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 and then tilt, tilt. So remember, we want length through both sides. If your neck lets you, you can turn the head up. Belly is in as we come up. Once again, bend into the front knee. Side angle pose. Lean and tilt. Front arm inside the knee or rest the elbow. Top arm alongside your ear. Sink those hips down. So from here, this is a little bit of a challenge. We're going to transition into half moon pose. So you're going to lower your arm down. I find it helpful to use the block just in front of your front foot along the baby toe side. I like to start with both hands on the mat. Draw the belly in, lift the left leg up, flex that foot, and start to stack your hips one on top of the other. Slowly, when you're ready, lift the left arm up. You're trying to stack your shoulders as well. And we're opening up to the long side of the mat here, the left side. Good, belly is in. So as I transition, I'm going to take my block with me. I'm going to slowly bring it up so that we can just go to the other side. So I'm going to bring that block to the other side. And then I'm going to come up and I'm going to turn my feet in the other direction. Warrior two on this side. Gazing over my left fingertips, softening my shoulders. Turning that front palm up, exalted warrior. Straightening that front leg, exalted triangle. And then coming into extended triangle, leaning, tilting, gazing up if you like. Bring yourself back up. Bend into the front knee, warrior two, to side angle. Lean, 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 and tilt. Front arm in front of the leg or resting. Top arm overhead, trying to sink the hips down. Breathing. All right, let's go into that half moon posture. Draw that belly in. Bring your hands to the block, just towards your baby toe side. Bring that right foot in a little. Lift it up, flex it, stack your hips. Belly is in. Focus maybe on a point on the floor. Tilting open, extend your right arm up, trying to stack the shoulders, trying to stack the hips as we balance. Core is engaged. Stay focused. I'm going to grab my block again as I slowly come up to standing. I'm going to turn to face the front edge of my mat, and I'm going to step back into downward facing dog. Stretching here, lengthening the spine, belly is in. We're going to lower the knees down. We're going to have a seat. And we're going to come into half cow face pose. So you can extend your legs out. And you're going to bend your right knee and take the foot over. And you're going to bring this foot towards your left hip. Flexing the left foot, sitting up tall. Go very slow as you tilt forward. So forward folds are not great if you have that sciatica issue. So you might just tilt just a little bit. And see how you feel. And you might find the one side is safer than the other side. So we're breathing. Then we're going to lengthen up. I'm going to take this foot and plant it onto the mat. And I'm going to take this foot and bring it over by my right hip. Okay, I'll turn so you can see what this looks like. So here I am. If you're really lopsided, prop yourself up. Sitting tall, we're just going to take a twist. Right hand comes behind you, lengthen up, belly is in. Lift the left hand up, turn, bring the elbow to the outside of the knee and press into your knee and help you turn. Or bring your hand there or wrap your elbow around the knee. Slowly untwist. Uncross those legs, extending them out again. Let's go to the other side. Bend the left knee. Cross the foot over and bring that foot towards your right hip. Flexing your right foot. Sitting tall. Tilt. Maybe just a little bit. Tuck your chin in. See how you feel as you breathe here. Lengthening up. All right, I'll turn so you can see me. We're going to plant the left foot down. I'm going to lean to my right hip, bring this foot towards my left hip, sitting up tall. Take that left hand behind you, maybe extend the right arm up, belly is drawn in, twist, 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 bring that elbow to the outside of the knee so you press knee into arm into knee, and that might help you twist a little further. Or your hand can do the job, or you can wrap the elbow around. Slowly untwist, uncross those legs, and we're just going to bring the soles of our feet together. Knees drop out to either side, bound ankle pose here. I like to hold on to my ankles and then bring myself forward. Lengthen your breath. Slowly lengthen up, sitting any comfortable position you like. And that was our yoga bite for today. Thank you so much for joining me. Don't forget to hit like and subscribe. Namaste.